Basically, I got requested work off for today and Monday, this past Monday, so I could come up here and do this small little race in some town called Burlington, Washington, and hopefully qualify for Boston. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be very close. I think if my speed and training is where I think I am, hoping to put down 3-hour flat race. Realistically, I need a 2-hour and 55-minute race, but we'll see. I'm gonna go give it the most effort I possibly can. At this OG REI up here in Seattle. It's the headquarters of this place. Nutrition is the most important for this race. I use Shot Blocks. For this race, I'm going to be using Clif Blocks caffeinated and Clif Blocks sodium. When I start cramping, or actually, the goal is to not cramp at all. So these will be 8. I'll eat one about every 15 minutes, and the caffeine I use as needed. And then I take salt tablets. These are my favorite ones, salt stick. Never had an issue with these. I usually don't cramp actually. In Phuket, the humidity destroyed me. I cramped way more than I was expecting to cramp. So I'm doing way more salt for this race. And then this I'm going to drink tomorrow. It's an electrolyte formula, good for hydration. I'll probably drink a gallon and a half of water tomorrow, plus this. And then I have an extra packet of salt goos, which I might have a few tomorrow just to prep early. Airbnb. It's like a shared room in a house. Pretty cool. Not bad for one night. I'm in my hotel room, about to start my wind down. It's 2 o'clock. The goal is to be in bed by 8 o'clock so I can wake up at 5. This stuff is great, electrolyte stuff, straight electrolytes. But yeah, gonna start winding down, stretch, meditate. Listen to my podcast I listen to, and get the mind right, clear the mind. Picture myself finishing the race in the time I need, which is a ridiculous time. We'll see. I don't know if I'm actually not even. I know I can do it. It's a matter of, is my fitness there? But if my fitness isn't there, then it's going to be a mind game. It's going to be one of those mind games of just going as hard as I absolutely can until I'm done. But, yeah, this is just wanted to film this so I have the process of getting there. If I don't make it, it's going to be a while to the next one. But since I've started running and since I've seen the Boston Marathon finish line, I've really thought about doing that race, that moment of qualifying for one of the tougher races in the United States and actually finishing it. And Boston's one of the coolest cities to run, and one of the most well-known international marathons in the world that's in the United States would be an absolute dream come true. I think this is like my 55th straight week of running at least once a week, but I usually run 4 or 5 times a week. So this is a tough challenge to qualify in just over a year. But no matter what, running has definitely helped my life for the better, and I've really found myself more structured. I wake up at 5:45 almost every single morning so I can run before work, just to start my day, because my day's better off if I get my exercise out of the way and my training. And I never would have done that in the past without having something to wake up to, knowing that I want to do it and focus on it. But I feel really free when I run. There's a lot of mental freedom, and I leave everything. When I go on my runs, I leave all the negative behind, and it's a really positive time. So I think that's probably one of those reasons that keeps me going. But I know for a fact that the Phuket Marathon was by far the most painful thing I've ever done in my life. And I know that for this race, I need to feel that level of pain to know that I put the entire 110% that my body has into it. So that's the goal, is to either do it to my highest potential, but I have to be able to push myself like Phuket. And that was the deepest I've gotten into my mind, thought-wise, and wanting to quit and give up. And that's what I want to feel in this race. So that is the goal. I'm going to put every ounce of effort that my body can physically do into this race.
Okay, so I'm mapping out the course right now. Mile 8. This whole course is basically running through flat country roads. This is mile 8 starts at the intersection, and then this road goes for a minute. Here's what's up. It's race morning. It's 5:30. It's pouring rain, and the last time I did a marathon in the rain was in Phuket, and that was pretty gnarly. But yeah, I think the weather shows it's gonna stop at 7:30. So I'm really hoping it stops at 7:30. But I'll run you through my morning routine before a race. The goal is 3 hours flat, which is a 6-minute and 50-second mile, or 26.2 miles. Which sounds absolutely fucking crazy. Gonna check my sleep report. 8.5 hours, good to go.
A few days later, she has time to think about the book, and it scared her. She thought, well, maybe this guy isn't crazy. And that's what scared her the most. Maybe he's here trying to show us human potential, what we're all capable of doing. A lot of people like to put titles on other people who are doing extraordinary things. It makes them feel better about themselves. Gives them a get out of jail free card. I'm not crazy. I'm just not like you. In sports.
tough. It's going to be the toughest race I've ever done. It's going to require the most physical strength, fitness, and mental effort. But been through worse.
Speed season. It's go time. A little nervous, but you know, that's what comes with racing. But post report will be after. I'll come over once I get my life and legs together and let you know how I did. I missed it by 4 minutes and 45 seconds, but I'm proud of this race. I'm proud of this finish. I shaved 42 minutes in 3 months for only running 30 miles a week. That's huge. I know I 100% can qualify with another couple months of training, but today was the cutoff. But after Phuket, I couldn't even walk, and I just jogged back to the car, walked back to the car, and my legs don't hurt that much. Fortunately, at mile 12, I had to stop and take a number 2 and lost 2 minutes about, but I got faster after that. So, oh, I did what I could do. Got this Skagit Flats medal to have this memory, but next year can barely stand up.